processes, which I think work a lot of the times. It's not always successful. It takes a lot of commitment from people down in the trenches like us all the way to the executive level to really make it work.
And
good. So I think that I totally agree with Rodney on that.
Yeah. I mean,
so
but
I'm sorry, what, Tony?
No, I was gonna say, like, so if we're like, if an individual wanted to develop themselves, like, what will be a good path or some skills that they could help develop themselves to become something other than just an entry level? You know, how do they walk into being like a lead? You know, because we're talking about format. That's one thing as far as requirements. Are there what else do they need in order to become more marketable, as they say? This is for Rodney.
Well, I think I found that I definitely increased my marketability, you know, through, you know, education and certification. Just, you know, there's certifications out there, like the IIBA has some certifications, PMI has some BA certifications, and there's other groups out there that have certifications and certificates that you can get that I think provides a good background for an entry-level BA. And, you know, books and journals, you know, keeping up on your industry, keeping up on, you know, through blogs and vlogs and you know, things that like Tony and Annette that you're doing. I go out to modernanalyst.com and check stuff out on there. And there's, you know, there's other sites like that too that can really give you the knowledge to advance in your career. For me personally, I've found that just having the CBAP certification has really opened a lot of doors for me. You know, when people see that, they go, "Oh, okay, yeah, let's bring him in for this or that." So that's definitely helped for me.
Mm-hmm. But what about the like other skills, like the term that Annette hates the most, the soft skills? Socio-economic, what did you call it?
Socio-emotional. Socio-emotional.
I stand corrected. Okay. I said socio-economic.
No, not that.
Socio-emotional, because I get emotional about my money, really. Like, what are some like socio-emotional skills that they can develop?
Well, I think it's, you know, you're working on your negotiation and facilitation and influencing skills is helpful. You know, one thing that I think helped me was just volunteering at, you know, some industry organizations. You know, in the insurance world, the CPCU Society is, you know, one organization. I volunteered there and was able to gain, you know, in a safe environment, some negotiation and leadership skills there, which helped in my career. You know, obviously organization and time management skills are important, and probably the most important, I think, skill for a BA to develop are listening skills. You really, you know, you gotta listen twice as much as you talk, and because I think that's the key in capturing great requirements, is developing those listening skills. And I think as you progress throughout your career, you get better with your emotional intelligence as well, kind of reading the situation, reading body language. It's a hard skill to develop, and it just takes time to master those skills.
So I want to make 2 points. I want to make a point, and then I want to move on to what you were talking about, reading the situation. So I totally agree with you about active listening. That is so very important. And then part of active listening I have found is clarification. You know, even when people say the most basic things, I try to clarify what that means, because people mean different things when they say words. And I don't want to, you know, one of the worst things you could ever do is to assume that you know what somebody means when they say a specific word. Like I've said this before, well, we want to make it easy for the customer. Well, what is that? What is easy? You have to explain to me what easy is, because easy in my view could be totally different than easy in the product owner's view, or the project owner's view, or the service owner's view, whoever. It could be two completely different things. So that's the point. But then also when you said that, what was that second point you made? Baby, could you